Now I am surrounded by Hall of Famers on our Big East shoot-around set, and we focus on St. John's and their win over Seton Hall, 91-72. Joined by the head coach of the Red Storm, three-time Big East tournament champion, Rick Pitino. Rick, what was unleashed from your group of men this afternoon that led to a 19-point win over, as you said, a quality Seton Hall team?
Well, first, before I answer your question, this gentleman over here and I go back from Boston University Northeastern with 400 or 500 people in the stands and 15 fights a game. And I told Talik Brown, who won a championship with Coach, I said, we didn't always get along, but there's nobody in basketball, no one, I respect more than this man, because his coaching ability and what he did. Look, we all know what he did at Connecticut. You should see what he did at Northeastern. So for him to be here is very special to me, because we were running around the Charles back 45, 50 years ago, and it's great to see you, Jim.
It's great to see you, too. And I think what people don't realize, respect is all you want. You don't have to love me, I don't have to love you, because we're chasing the same prize. And they don't see that. They really don't. But to coach against you, you're going to come out with that soft pressure, and we think we're all set with it. Now it's hard. He changed at halftime. Today's adjustment, I'm just asking this as a question, but an observation, going to the matchup, 2-3, whatever you really want to call it, to get more order. Lewis allows you to do that, more half court. You had order because you're so much about mayhem, pressure on people, both ways.
Well, I felt, it's going to sound strange, I felt with the press that we were using most of the season, I felt I was tiring my players out rather than our opponents. So I said tonight, in the last three, I said, I want you to extend all your energy on offense, and then I want you to get in the gaps and make the steals from the top of the key to the backboard, and we have to out-rebound them. So the pace was awesome. I felt they were going to not sub. They go about 7 deep. We were going to sub, and I think Dawes played all 20 minutes, and Davis played 19 and change. So I think if we could play 10, 11 players to their 7 or 8, I think it was going to help us.
Coach, I'm interested in the last couple of days leading up to today. What was that like? I mean, was it something you had to give a Newt Rockne speech to get these guys locked in, or did they already understand that this was kind of do or die? And could you kind of reflect on previous moments like this and share that with the team, or what was that like the last couple of days?
Well, not Newt Rockne, but I told him in the last 7 games. 7 games ago, I said, if you go to Butler and you lose, we're done. If you go to DePaul and lose, we're done. Creighton home, we're done. So it's the same speech for the last 7 games. Now we're not done. We can enjoy the tournament the right way. We're playing a fabulous team, maybe the premier team along with Houston in the country at Madison Square Garden. So it doesn't get any better than this.
Well, it doesn't get better than this, but I always have been marveled. I don't mind saying to you personally, they always talk about adjustments. You adjust within games as well as anybody I've ever coached against, and I mean that. As I said, you can be soft press. They open in the second half, you can't get the ball in balls. Conversely, today, a little more 2-3 zone, not going to extend, overextend. Keep control of the game. And because you could go inside today, because Lewis now becomes a scorer for you, you're able to run a game that you haven't run much, correct, all year.
Yeah, RJ really, really changed the dynamics of our basketball team. When he was out, he plays the 4, 3, 2, and 1. He's a point forward, and he gives you a different dynamic, because if they're denying, he can put it on the floor and get to the rim, even against tough defense like they play.
Before we let you go, you both have experienced this tournament, and the old league had its own aura. That being said, you look around today, the building was filled. You told St. John's fans these are the types of days that you'd like to have. What did it mean to walk out of the tunnel today, be back in the Big East tournament at Madison Square Garden, and take this program a step forward? Their first semifinal in this tournament in 24 years.
With every good win, I get a phone call from Lou Carnesecca. Every big win, your team's playing great. You're going to take them. I knew it. They're playing great. And it was like he's such, for us,
I know,
to still
like
have
a godfather.
Lou in great shape.
He's a godfather.
Yeah, he's. So I know I'm going to get a call tonight or tomorrow from Lou. This is his program. He put the stamp on this, along with some coaches before him like Lapchick. That was so awesome. I'm just a torchbearer for Lou and Lapchick. Just trying to. Going on 72, and I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as I can because I know my window's closing. And let's just have a blast the next 15 years of my coaching career.
That's a Hall of Famer. He's more than just a coach. Rick, congratulations. Thank you. We will be back in a few moments with highlights of the Red Storm win. St. John's is headed